Hello Cancer, this is Caro. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are at Tarot Solar Sun Studio and I'm going to perform a timeless time reading. A reading for a timeless time, which is called What You Need to Know Right Now. So we will do this reading with several decks. So let's begin now with a major arcana card coming from this deck. So we have the sun. Okay, so for you we have the sun. Now, for those who have twins as a sibling, maybe you are a Cancer, by the way. If you have a twin, this is going to be like significant time in between two siblings here. This is one thing I have received. Now I'm going to give you other information with regards to this reading. Cancer, if you are initiating something in your life, or if you have initiated lately, you are maybe looking for a help or a advice with regards to your next step into this new endeavor, or which is already existing but you are progressing. So there can be a person here who may be helping you, and this person may give advice, or they may offer their knowledge about this situation. We have the letterato here, came reverse, talking about a scholar, writer, artist, a person who has an expertise, and a person who has a high education. They are usually very helpful and they have a calm temperament. So now with this person, maybe lately there has been some frictions about this reciprocation. I think you will continue to research in something, study, or you will investigate something, but there is going to be a shift for you. Like from now on, it feels like you will go together hand in hand with another person, because I think you don't feel like you are relying on their judgment anymore, but they have served their purpose in your life. I also feel Cancer energy here is doing a research, like they dive deeply. They dive deeply, and as they are so much have focus in this thing, they are concentrated. Maybe lately they have been through a lack of consideration in other activities, but something is like offering them, or someone, you know, there is a person who is getting you like back to the daily activity. I also see a health situation will be like getting better. You will like, I feel you are exercising about every day about something, and it can get better. If this is really a time for your research, study, investigation, this type of things, after some blockage, maybe some cancers here in the publishing field, yeah, bright new prospects are on the horizon. you have something and you will know how to use it. If a particular helpful person who has been helpful, if you are no more in your life, there will be new people that you can meet through some serendipitous events. So we have a particular clarity here. Here we have the full moon, we have the sun. So you have the moon and the sun in your reading together, which is also talking about a feminine, celestial feminine, and the celestial masculine energy that you can see together. This may include also a particular person, a love interest that you can meet. I think in a, like it was all dependent on the celestial weather. Like you can meet with this person based on this now celestial weather happening. Like for instance, if you follow astrology, there can be a particular transit with your sun and the moon. So through that transit, you can also meet a new person, or this may really change the balance in an already existing relationship. There can be here a field of interest, but also a shift from that field of interest. What you are looking for in the end is the sun, which is gonna be all about your fulfillment. So you are looking for to be fulfilled and optimist about your future. And this is some kind of a source, right? The source of light. And Letterato was also the source for information. So you may also check the availability, credibility of a source of information in your life. And if you cannot reach it, you may meet with it in a serendipitous way. Something will for you also will be a display. I feel like Cancer is like releasing something, release, publish, something goes like on air, you know, broadcast, this type of thing. And for the time being, there can be these coincidences, occasions where you can really feel in alignment with your core self, true self, as you overcome a health situation. Maybe something will like even it may feel like bringing you to life kind of thing. You want to come to a point where you have nothing to hide. You have nothing to hide. Like you want to also start something with a clean slate, I think. So okay, so be honest to yourself card we have. Be honest to yourself. It's about taking a good caring about your health and taking good care of yourself, and to focus on your real desires. And when you focus on them, you may really finding things eventually being actualized. We have also emotional sensitivity, which you need to honor around this time. Excuse me. Excuse me. There can be a Cancer, there can be a time you have this sensitivity, and it's okay, and it wants you to honor that. It wants you to like show respect to that, and to be careful to go further in a subject. as it wants you to first evaluate a situation, also information, re-evaluation, reviewing, like before again releasing it, like also displaying it, presenting it, these checks, because here there can be also service person that you get service from, or give service to. There needs to be some check in the in your personal relationships. Some divine help and assistance is on the way for you, and it is gonna be eventually right on time. So you know, this serenity wants to come to your life. This serenity wants to come to your life, and it wants to stay there long time. Like the most deserved time for you, well-deserved time for you, is, I think, on the horizon. We have the Isis, and this is about a past life. So there is a situation, it seems, which is including a past life story for some of you. So there can be a situation in which you get strong signals. It may something may reawaken memory in you. So that memory may be which you recall now belong to a past life. So it can be also past life projection. It can be. So well, this it seems really reawaking something very deep in you, that you know, according to the understanding of time, eventually, and in a spiritual perspective, the past, there is only now, and past, present, future, they coexist eventually in a single moment. Also, you know, I mean, this is not of course a quantum physics, you know, lecture, but there can be this remembrance, and like the great constellation of your life. Like there is this constellation of stars, you know, and that memory is eventually something that belongs to the constellation of your life, which is eventually composing your soul's identity and your soul information. So with the past lives, of course, it is very intriguing, and though there can be very cathartic experiences, because people have this hidden identities, and in the regression therapies, and when things get unearthed, and many things can come out of it. So you know, your brain is also really seduced by something. It's seduced by a particular signal, I think. It creates a trance-like state, and maybe this example, which involves that person, that research, serendipity energy, is reawakening that memory that you recall, which was buried deep in your subconscious. So yeah, it's like your Akashic record access, like you are given access to your Akashic record. So Okay, so a particular knowledge maybe coming from your past life may indicate a psychic dimension in your life, and you can also pursue multiple dimensions of reality, and there is these versions of you. You may feel them all like simultaneously, as our existence in this perspective is eventually not a linear energy. So as our souls have this cyclical lives, like this infinity sign, you know, so there is a strong this recall can be very important in your soul development, I would say. So let's continue from picking a moon card for you. It's like every event here is like designed to reawake that past life memory in you. The brain forgets, but the soul always remembers. Yes, we have the south node. This is the south node, so this is eventually your past life. Yeah, your soul south node is where you have been and what you have developed in that past life. So there you are coming with some qualities. I think this energy is like, if you forget here something that you have strongly developed in the past, and if, I don't know, it's like the divine system wants you to extract from it and wants to bring it to your current pursuit, because we don't follow the past south node energy, we follow the north node energy, right? Or somehow we go to our dharma. So but we can really make good use of our south node energy as well, because we bring these qualities, these gifts to this current lifetime. So, and this place is our eventually where we are comfortable at. So this, in these areas, eventually you are good. So here then you may, of course, watching this reading, you may have a south node in each of you has a different south node, but in this lifetime you need to become someone else, and these qualities now followed you from this past life I was talking about. So eventually your reading, to me, it makes really great sense. So what you are like seeking fulfillment now is eventually hidden in your past life, that you need to bring some qualities from there. And then in your north node, then you need to move beyond your past life qualities. So here there is something you need to develop, but there is also something that you need to benefit from. You need to take from something which feels very natural to you and then bring it to a maybe more unknown field. Okay? This type of energy. I want to get one more card to that sun. Oh, okay, let's get this one. You want to have a fulfilling life. This is what at this time is your concern. You want direction. Some wheel of fortune touch maybe, like come and change your fortune in a way which is gonna help you to go to your dharma. You don't want to hear create a purposelessness or aimlessness, but it is okay sometimes to you know, ramble aimlessly, because from that emptiness things eventually come out. We cannot, you know, every time full with purpose. There are times I personally stare at the walls just thinking nothing and feeling no purpose at all. When I was a teenager, there were these times, and that's at these times then later that purposelessness filled in, right? For something to fill in you, first you need that emptiness. So that's also okay. But I think you are very close. You are very close. And well, I see also here a man that you work closer with. Now you are maybe wondering if this person is really helping me, hindering me. Maybe some, by the way, some cancers in academic fields, I don't know if you have gone through something like theft of your I don't know, research, dissertation, project, like you check out from that, or you left that path, you have seen some obstacles, you are like trying to search and look for life or life making in different ways and means now. This is also another thing. I also feel like some cancers are like looking for their, you know, other half in a way that not excuse me, not to be the necessarily a love etiquette, but rather someone who can really truly understands you, who can really invite, also bring their good fortune with them, because sometimes there is this companions in life, they also bring their good fortune with them, their joy, their happiness, their abundance, their blessings to the relationship, and they agree with that path together, they come together. I see here you long time maybe want to attract this type of a person, not necessarily a soulmate twin flame, but rather like a good enough person that you can at least align in some very basic things, primarily important things. I also feel here you wanna maybe to prove something with a particular research, or there is this specific information you are working on, and this is the whole truth on this matter, but you are wondering how to bring it, or is there anything you need to review, reevaluate, you know. So like you are very close to the truth of something, you are getting to the truth of it, and maybe this is gonna also, as you release this thing or let it know, it is gonna bring you attention, confidence, it's gonna make you to feel in the center, you will feel honored, charged up, you know, enthusiastic. So it's like sometimes Cancer feels they are speaking a language, but others are all speaking a different language. It's like you want that person like to speak a similar language, like knowing each other better. And then that this can maybe lead you to a serious commitment. The thing is that some karmic situations. This, don't let, also it says in the south note, you know, don't let your past, also that karmic situation, that past life situation that you need now, maybe it's information. As you recall that memory, you will remember, and you will remember a pattern. So it is eventually want you to like burn off a karma and want completely fresh start in your life. And before maybe fresh starting with a person, you need to burn that karma. This is what I'm feeling in general. So the sunshine, okay, this sunshine is very powerful here. I mean, sun is the most powerful card, guys, in the major arcana, because after all it's light. Energetically it is the most powerful card. Because it eventually involves everything. So there is going to be, I think, something very essential will be visible to you. And in this essential truth, you will really feel so well, so beautiful under it. And this is also reaching a level of intimacy with a person within yourself, that there is going to be a satisfaction, I do feel. But of course, this is also about to be humble, no matter how high you reach, but something which can really offers great success. With this research or this person, if you feel there is something wrong, as a person from your past life maybe, this may not the person you continue the journey with, because it makes you feel purposeless. I think you will still have the sun's energy, but shift your direction. So you got to recall something from your past. So a past life regression therapy, or if you ever get this type of I mean, use that information, and I also recommend personally. And you know, there is something here eventually, you know, you just need to look for it, because it will be as much as visible here, like the sun, like something is so visible to you. So it is not a hidden, and as you see it, it is gonna make you to rise above your circumstances, okay, and it's gonna bring like the sunny side of things. So it is beautiful time to devote yourself to something, and maybe you will be a person who is going to watch this video like 8 years after it has been released, if of course YouTube is still around. But stick on the things, Cancer, which makes you feel happy, and embrace a mindset which is gonna bring you growth later, okay? And envision where you want to be, okay? You deserve to be happier, successful, richer, healthier. The sun here is more than life, and it wants you to stay enthusiastic with this new prospects coming. And it is also okay to not to take action for some time, but when the prospects becomes clear for you, it says be willing to commit yourself to take action, and you can directly pursue your goals. And there is here a particular help available from invisible sources. You just need to look for it. It's a very encouraging energy, I would say. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to have a private reading for your situation, please check the description box below. Cancer, I will speak to you soon in the next readings. Bye for now.